Where we go? Oh, of course. As soon as I go live, someone decides to give me a call. Um, don't know who this is. This is I don't know anybody with the name first name Venture. I've heard people with the last name Venture, but never the first one. Hi everybody, we're live. Fallout 76 season. That's what we're doing. That's what we're in. Day 2. Now, I play the game daily, but I don't stream daily, mostly because, man, that's a lot. More power to you for anyone who does stream every day. But then also, the channel has a few other streams that go on, so, there's plenty to do around here. You get a couple days of Fallout every week, got an Elden Ring, got some Final Fantasy 14. We got Chrono Cross. Man, I always want to say the other one. Chrono Cross is tomorrow with the rest of the gang, so feel free to tune into that. But today we're Falling Out. So with that intro out of the way, now time to do the thing that saddens me the most. Only because these daily operations are challenging as a solo player. I wonder if there's any group that's doing them right now, because that would be the best. But groups are still a little weird in this game. Okay, there's totally a group doing it, but oh no, wait, someone just dropped. I wonder if that means. Well, it's time to find out. Let's find out the hard way. Apparently, joining group was the goal today. Cool. Someone's in there. Okay, let me go ahead and share. Oh, I need it. Is this the right build? Did I get to choose the right build? Yes, I did. Okay. If I'm going to share something, I guess I can only share one thing. So let's go with let's share this. And then I'm going to go in, and hopefully they're going to go in too, or hopefully someone else joins it at some point. Actually, today's Freezing Touch with Scorched. Okay, that's not too bad. The robots are the worst. They are the hardest to deal with. So we shall see how this goes.
Hello.
MPX, hi!
Now I can hear you now that I have my earphones on.
Yay! How you doing, sir?
Fine. You gonna be streaming soon?
Yep, I'm on. We're live.
Okay. Hi.
Your timing is perfect. I just started it like a minute ago, so. And now I'm doing one of these daily ops things that.
Okay. Let me just get into putting the stream on just so I can see what you're doing in case I need to know what you're doing.
I forgot to put on my armor. That's what I'm doing.
You do like that every other 15 minutes in this game, as far as I can tell. Armor goes on, armor goes off.
There we go. There we go. Okay, now I should be less prone to death.
Oh, yeah. They actually put up some news for 6.2 for Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, yeah, the live letter is coming out, what, in like a week and a half? 2 weeks? The 12th?
No, they've actually changed, updated the website.
Oh, what did they change?
Well, they've hinted at what the next major story bits are going to be. Your favorite boy is coming back into the main plot, it seems.
Yay.
No matter how ephemeral it might be.
Yay!
He might get a couple lines of dialogue for all I know.
It seemed like his importance was... Have you done the... Oh shit, these guys are serious. Okay.
Well, we did Omega.
Yeah, we did Omega, but did you do the capstone to the various role quests? The role quest.
No, I didn't do the one for Shadowbringers or the one for Endwalker because I don't have, all those character classes up to max.
Okay, I won't say too much then, but he is involved in that, so I suspected that something might come at some point.
Well, since he's affiliated with Garland Ironworks and He was suspiciously absent for most of our Endwalker, as he pointed out himself.
Yeah, wasn't like his only scene when they did the like everyone supply the heroes bit? Like,
Yeah.
That's the time I remember seeing him.
Why didn't you call me up for this? A ship going to outer space? Come on, guy.
That plot line continues. Let's put in the
Okay.
capstone to the role quest.
There's some more information about the islands. They've suggested that you can also unleash your minions on them.
Yeah, okay, I remember that being an initial rumor to those. That's good to hear.
Well, it still seems to be confirmed.
Sweet. I mean, I'm still hoping it's still going to be like a residence, but we'll see about that too, right?
It does seem to hint at something like that, but I don't know about the social aspect. Like whether you can invite other people onto your island or something like that. Because it does sound like there is some form of like creative aspect going on there, and not just simply, oh, it's a place to gather materials.
Yeah, although I wouldn't be surprised if it turned out that you couldn't, only because if they could do that, then why do we have a housing crisis at all? But I don't know. I won't pretend to know the inner workings of the developers.
The reason why we have the housing crisis is because of how the housing is built in Final Fantasy XIV. With the idea of each separate neighborhood with, publicly you can find somebody's house and go there and see it in person.
For the novelty of that experience, I suppose.
Yeah, versus some form of like pseudo like instance thing. Or standardized, and possibly in this case. Also, are you constantly dying to this area?
A little bit, just because. So there's this particular type of build called the bloodied build, which is basically you purposely put yourself on low health to gain the benefits of low health, but that means you also like get super strong. I am currently trying to build toward that, but I'm not quite there yet to the point where these guys can knock me out in one hit. So
in other words, you're all glass and more like pea shooter.
Yeah. But I've just reverted back to being a normal build, a normal tank.
Just simply so you can get through this one.
Yeah. Because everything in this type of challenge hits like a truck, which has always been my problem. And it's okay. I'm getting every day I get a little closer to perfecting this build, and one day I'll get there. Unfortunately, today is not that day. One of the nice things toward that build is that I have this weapon that does vampiric damage, and because it's a constantly hitting weapon, it helps my survivability. But I guess even in this case, it just wasn't enough.
Well, I would think the biggest problem with the vampiric weapon, especially for your glass cannon build, as you seems to be building towards, is that it might accidentally put you in a poor situation of pushing you too high up.
Well, that's why I don't know, have you played a Fallout game before I super explain everything?
No, I actually haven't played any of the Fallout.
Okay.
I played a bit of Skyrim and Oblivion.
So there's this thing called radiation. Well, I mean, duh.
Yes.
But what that does, practically speaking, is that the more radiated you are, the less max health you have until you cure the radiation.
Mm-hmm.
So you can purposely take in enough rads where it lowers your health to the point where you're in that threshold where it activates all these different perks. So that's how the build works. So it doesn't matter how much the vampiric stuff does; it will only maximize to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I had to reverse that just now by healing myself with the radiation so I can play normal. And now I'm surviving way more. Man, these guys pack a punch. Jesus! Ah, damn. Now, the other thing I should have considered trying is that there's two tactics I basically have to this. Is that this vampiric weapon that tries to heal me as I'm dealing damage, or I can go with this this other weapon that does double damage when your enemy has full health, which is basically the first strike kind of like perk. I guess I should have tried that before I completely went out of being irradiated to my point, but that's okay. Because it's very possible I could one shot these guys.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, just for comparison, let me just equip that other weapon and just see how close I get to one shotting them. Just in case that I find that enlightening. Oh, I get pretty damn close. I probably could have done it after all. Oh well. Oh well. We'll have fun with this regardless. There's the radio. Okay. Let's find some enemies. So, really happy about those updates that are coming in.
Yeah.
Did they say anything about the release date? Because when I was reading about the live letter, it's mentioned
That's probably when they'll announce the hard date of it, because I still think it's pretty nebulous soon at the moment.
Gotcha. Ah, come on. Ow. I am outnumbered. No, I'm not going to make it. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. Stupid bugs.
Finally managed to separate them out a bit.
Yeah, it's that bugs really don't help because they're so low to the ground. That worked. Okay, there you go. So long. Okay, alright. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Sweet. I wonder if I should try sneaking. Let's just ignore these guys and actually complete the objective. Where are you, objective? Oh, I literally passed it. Oh, it's the dude. The dude is the objective, of course. Nope. Yeah, so I joined a team to do this, but I think what happened is that I joined the team as they finished their last run of this operation.
So you're soloing it.
Yeah, unfortunately. Not my ideal, but here we are. Because these are basically like raids, right? So I am trying to solo a raid, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised it's going so well. God damn. And now I'm fighting like the boss. God damn.
I mean, everything's been respawned in between you and the boss?
No, thankfully they're not responding too quickly, so I should be okay. I think I'm gonna have to try to hit and try to sneak up on the guy and get crit damage, sneak damage. Okay, where'd you go? I can just remain hidden until I get there. I should be able to take some major damage out of him. Come on, come on. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, there we go.
Did I read that correctly? You're level 214?
Yep. There really isn't a level cap in this game. And it's mostly because every level you get the ability to get a new perk. And then that's how the build system works. So you can have all these different perks for different builds. So if I was building ideal builds from the very beginning, you could say I have enough for 4 different builds, but of course nothing is so perfect. Why is the game lagging like this? Crap. Go. Okay, a few more. Okay, just a couple more. Come on. There we go. Here, boy. Ah! Got careless.
Hmm?
Where
Hello,
is this
hello?
coming from? Hello?
Okay, now it's working better.
Oh. Hey, David.
But for some odd reason, like, it looked like you guys were talking, but no audio was coming through, or it was, like, really low. And then it just kind of muted off, and I was, like, listening to the stream, and it's like, no, Eddie's saying something. Why am I not hearing it?
Can you hear us now? I guess I could turn up my TV volume to find out.
Eddie, it was something on my end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just double checked. The stream is good. Your audio is coming in. David's audio is coming in. I presume mine audio is coming in.
Yeah, no, yours is coming in.
Yay. Good to see you, David. How was your day?
But I'm just Nah. I
Where
dread
is the
tomorrow
upstairs?
because of reasons.
That sounds like the best new modern blues song. You should write it.
I'm not necessarily a good person for blues. I don't have a good understanding of how to use saxophone.
Come on, DPS, be with me. Keep me alive, DPS, keep me alive.
More deeps, more deeps.
The Jeeps, the Jeeps.
Oops. Nope, DPS ran out. I think my mouse got tired.
I don't want to work anymore.
Sorry, I got pretty close there. I'm almost done. He's almost dead. I should be thankful that these enemies have slow regen. Almost there. Come on. Ah, no!
No, don't do that.
Come on now. No, come on! Yeah. So close. I'll get him this time. He's pretty much dead. Outside of getting really unlucky, that I should be able to get him this time. There you go. Get me some stim packs. Let's see. Cryo cell ammo. Sweet. And mission accomplished. Sweet.
Not like you're actually going to be using the cryo cell.
Oh yeah, I gotta cry later. It's really effective against the undead for sure. I just don't have the best build for it yet. That's the only thing. Okay, not the best rewards, but that's because I was by myself and did it. It did it really slowly, but that's okay. Still
With
way
many
better than
deaths.
usual. Oh yeah. I mean, thankfully, they don't grade me purely on deaths. It's mostly the time limit. If I can do it in 8 minutes or less is when you get the most maximized reward. But yeah, I wasn't going to do that by myself. Not at my current build.
Not with your current build, and possibly not by your lonesome.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen a couple of guys who can one solo those really easily. They got insane builds that I have yet to achieve yet.
Yeah, but how much investment did they put in? Like, are they level 400?
I think the one that I studied it was in the 300s. So I think they were pretty high up there. Although even levels is hard to gauge, right? Because it's not like it's impossible for someone to start a different character or re-roll a character or something. Okay, so let's see. How much of that did I finish? Okay, the weekly, what's left? Oh, I gotta complete a couple of events. Okay. I suppose I can just wait for some events to start up then. So in the meantime, let me continue with the quest line that we were on last time. I don't need the shovel. And I have a lot of this armor. I should probably pack some of that away. Okay, let's see. This can be put away. This can be put away. And this can be put away. Okay, so with that, yeah, let's go along with the story. And after that exercise, this build should do me a lot better against normal enemies. Okay, so let's see. Let me increase my intelligence and charm. That way I can talk my way out of all these situations. Knock. What it would mean if I did. Here we go.
The role of the Brotherhood in relation to the civilian community was questionable. Nonetheless, he felt your intentions were honorable and suitable training would correct any deficiencies, which means he probably thought I didn't like you. That remains to be seen. In short, she thinks you are capable, helpful, and possessed of a higher than average technical aptitude. Useful qualities in an initiate candidate. Yes.
So they like me. They really like me.
Membership in the Brotherhood is a commitment to honor, duty, and service. You would begin as an initiate in our ranks. With time and training, you may one day join the Scrolls as a knight or scribe, depending on your aptitudes and choices. On a day-to-day basis,
I already have my own power armor.
though any of the officers
I should be like top tier rank already. Yeah, I guess I'll join.
With the recommendations of Knight Shin and Scribe Valdez, I'm willing to consider you for membership. But first, I need to see how you handle yourself without direct supervision. In order to be effective in operations, we need to establish positive relations.
That's really normal to do in conversation. Turn your back to me and then just twist your head to talk to me. Yep, totally normal.
Run away!
What are you running from?
I don't know.
Don't run, David. Fight. Stand your ground.
No, I'm talking about the person that turned away from you.
Ooh, charisma. See. I got a stim pack. That's what the extra precaution was, to give me a single stim pack. Great.
That stim pack could save your life.
It could.
After you go through the 59 other ones you have.
You can find them at the old Lewis and Sons farming supply.
Okay. I'm gonna go take out some ghouls with my eviscerating weapon. That's gonna be such good times. Oh, that reminds me. Before I go, I didn't get my season pass thing. Here we go. Okay, so rank 34, cool. Oh, speaking of which, an event. Good. I'll do that first, and then I'll continue with the quest. They need 2 more events to finish all the weekly quests, and then I'll be good there. Mirelurks are swarming for their mating ritual. That sounds pleasant. Oh, great. My favorite thing to do, being in murky water that I can't see through. Ooh, somebody started the quest early. What the hell? Okay. Aw, man, Mirelurks are the worst.
Aren't they just crabs?
Yeah, but they have so much armor. They are armorific.
Those look more like shrimp.
Well, I guess they're crustaceans. I'm not sure what exactly they're supposed to, like their origin is supposed to be.
I mean, like, one looks like crab and one looks like shrimp slash lobster.
Yeah.
But they're both called Mirelurks.
Have you seen the Queen version?
No.
Oh, they're something else. They're like one of the worst things to fight. They're huge.
They're huge.
I think we won. Sweet. Yeah, we won. Good. That wasn't too bad. All right, now I just gotta wait for the next event that I plan to do. But in the meantime, I'll do that quest that I'm on. Where was it I was supposed to go for that quest? Oh, there we go. That map is a little challenging sometimes, honestly. It's hard to find shit on that map. I kind of wish they had like a search tool, or like even like what they have in Elden Ring now, where they like have the map, but they also give you like a listing, the names of the places you can go to. This game definitely lacks that. Oh shit, I forgot. I'm out here fighting, but I have the wrong build.
For what? World traversal?
Yeah, I put a build on that maximized intelligence and charisma, but I forgot to put on my more combative one. Which, I don't know why. No, I wonder if I can live without it. I'm just doing a quest. It shouldn't ask too much of me. And I might need the intelligence and charisma for talking to the people. So I'll just live with it for now. If I need to change for some reason, I'll go to a railroad station or something. That's where they have the books where you can change your build. Knock knock.
Huh?
Who do you think you are barging in here?
I tried knocking.
Failed.
Another person and someone's pointed a gun at me.
So you say. We'll see. Alright, George, lower the gun. Stay ready. Come on now, boys. Get on back to work. You. Let's talk.
Mom's gonna want to talk to you first. You better go before she gets mad.
Ooh, I recognize that voice actor.
Hi. Mom handles most of the decisions around here.
That one I don't
Who
know.
you should be talking to.
Now you need to be more careful just waltzing into people's homes. It's a good way to end up with more it's healthy. I'm Carol Putnam. This is my husband George. Now, won't you tell us why you're barging in here and maybe we can all be friends. Might not be Lewis, sons, but this here's ours.
Lewis was a cousin of mine back in the day. God rest his soul. He and his family didn't make it when the bombs fell. We were looking a good place to put down roots, and we heard it was safe to come back to West Virginia. I told Carol we ought to see if this place was still here.
Even after all these years, there's enough salvageable tools and such to make starting a farm easier here than your average homestead. Didn't see any point in updating the sign. Those would be them military types with the heavy armor that came through here recently, right?
Yeah, like the heavy armor I'm wearing.
Brotherhood guys are
No, they're talking about even heavier armor, Eddie. You're wearing the
Pretty
light model.
fascinating.
I'm not wearing the light model.
Boys,
The light model.
I'm wearing the XO1 model.
me, George, and the boys. Marty's the overeager one. Colin.
There's also the robots outside, of course. I got nothing with yours.
nerd.
Knock it off.
So, us, the robots, and the dogs, I guess. And enough firepower to discourage pests. Can't say for certain. We got a
A lot of the sightings and attacks have been from folks traveling the highway to Flatwoods. They come out of the hills west of the old creek.
And the only thing out that way is what's left of the Orwell orchards. Could be the source of the things. You gonna wipe them out when you find them? Not sure. More than a few, less than an army. From what folks have said, if you're going in alone, even a few can swarm you before you even realize what's happening. Good to hear.
You'd be doing everybody in the area a favor.
Safe roads mean safer traders. Good for everyone. The Brotherhood will definitely be making friends if you pull this off. Just try not to
Okay,
startle us
cool.
if
I'm
you
gonna
drop
go
by
take
again.
out some ghouls.
George has a heritage for that shotgun.
Yeah, they would look at my armor, David. It's fancy.
It's dull.
What do you mean it's dull? It's red. It's.
You don't have
I don't have what?
the insect one from 2.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that one. I didn't play 2, so that's probably why I haven't seen that one before.
You probably should. Because I think 2 has the most amount of armors out of all the games.
I played through one with Andy a while ago, but 2 I haven't gone through. I played a little bit of 2. I played like the beginning of 2, but I didn't get farther than that. Maybe one of these days. Maybe that'll be worth a stream at some point, but we'll see. Okay, I need to head in which direction? That direction. And I need to eat. Apparently I'm hungry. Geez, apparently eating was a daily objective today. I hadn't even checked what my daily objectives are, but that's fine. I'll do it later. Oh. I didn't realize I had the option to recruit the kids. I wonder if I should. Even though like the Brotherhood is like we're like real good guys in number 3. I've been kind of iffy since then. So I almost feel a little bad recruiting kids to the Brotherhood of Steel. You know what? Maybe I can recruit one of them. Just to call it even. Let's see. Where'd the nerdy one go? We can recruit you.
I really would like to join the Brotherhood. I know I'm not as strong as my brother, but you've got to have a need for somebody smart, right?
Okay, I'm actually starting to recognize this guy's voice.
I'm sure. This farm isn't the place for me. The Brotherhood could change the world. It's where I belong. Can you make me a recruit? Alright, that seems fair enough. I'll do my best to earn that recommendation. Are you sure about me, though? I know my brother wants this too, and I heard Mom. Only... Really? That's incredible.
Yep, I'm going with the smart one.
You go on ahead. I need to talk to my folks and say goodbye and that kind of thing. I'll meet you at Orwell Orchards.
I hope I don't accidentally get this guy killed. I'm a little afraid now. This is the kind of game that would totally get him killed.
I'm not happy about it, but I can say he got his heart set on it. I gave my permission, and now I have to live with it. Get my baby boy hurt, though. Well, for your own safety, keep him safe. Just try not to startle us if you drop by again.
Okay, let's do this. And let's see if I can not get this kid killed. Because that will weigh heavily on my conscience if a virtual kid dies. You can load game, you can do it. And it's raining. Just like in real life. Was it all stormy for you guys last night?
Not sure.
I wouldn't say that much.
It got way stormy here at like 4 in the morning. It started pouring down. And the funny thing about it, though, wait, do these beavers have? Oh, check this out! Look at these beavers. They're still called beavers, but they are definitely affected. I'm surprised they're not a bigger monster, because holy crap.
It's only an RGB beaver. An RGB beaver?
Yeah, anyway, it was storming last night, and I don't know if it was because of the storm or how the cloud coverage came out, but it was brighter at 4 o'clock in the morning than I thought it would be. Like, I could see outside clearly. I'm not sure if it was like the lights reflecting off the clouds or something, but it was strange. Because normally this area is pitch black at night, outside the street signs. But okay, how far is this farm? Oh, we're like not there yet. That's what happens when I have to climb a mountain to get there. Oh, I should probably exit this team now that I think about it. This team is not doing me any good. Alright, there we go. Geronimo. The other nice thing about power armor in this game is that there is no fall damage. Just like in real life. If you're in a technological suit of armor, you can fall from any height and be okay. God, I miss not having the oldies music, but I don't want to get muted again.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Here's the farm. Let's fight them ghouls. Or a robot. Hi, robot. Bye, robot. It's just a bunch of robots. Where'd them ghouls?
I don't say.
Locate the source of the ghoul attacks. Okay. Where, oh where could the ghoul have gone? Oh, there, from inside the house. There we go. I see them. They're glowing. And why the farm hands aren't doing anything about them, I don't know. Wait, what? Oh, what? I totally just saw the zombie. Where did he go? Okay, maybe I was wrong.
He despawned.
Oh, here we go. Enter the bunker. There's a bunker. Where's the... Ow! Wait, why are you attacking me now? Jeez! I don't know why the farm robot started attacking me, but I have no choice but to defend myself. Last one. There we go. Well, that was unfortunate that that had to happen. Enter the bunker under the house. Okay, how do I get under the house? Hell? How do I get downstairs? Oh, like an itty bitty hidden stairs. Jeez, I'm such an idiot. Okay, here we go. The Orwell were in dire financial straits. Oh, there's a person down here. Not a ghoul. And there's a mini golf. And a weight room. Well, this person looks doing pretty good for himself.
You're here.
Oh, it's
Place.
the kid.
I had to sneak past everything outside. Then I heard some noises deeper in here. Just hold up to wait for you. Don't worry, I will. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Let's do this.
Time to go in deeper. Time to go in deeper. There they are. Haha. I love this weapon. Give me your stuff. Okay. Oh. Nope, can't have that. Nope. No, sir. Nope, not for you. Okay, let's go down. There's more down here, apparently. This place looks real nice. Ah! Don't hurt the kid. No, don't kill the kid. Don't kill the kid. I got a conscience even for fictional characters. Don't kill the kid. Oh my god, there's so many of these things. I'm gonna regret not having my stronger build. No, this kid will not die. Back away. Don't kill the kid! God, I'm so afraid of this kid dying. Okay, I think we got him. Oh my god. This music's all dramatic too. Again, I missed the show tunes. Okay, what do they got? Fuel. No, I don't need that. Caps. Gotta have them caps. Okay, is there more back here? No, let's speak to Colin.
Oh god. Oh. Wow. Oh god. Oh. Wow. That was a lot.
Sure was, kid. Everything alright? How was your first combat experience? Don't want to join.
The kid. I want to do it again, but die.
Occasional moment of terror.
He said he wants to work with books and robots. That's good. Everything all right? You also came with a t-shirt on. Don't you have leather armor somewhere?
No, he just, as stated, he wants to die.
You're telling me to be safe out there? I'm the one in big, huge red armor. You're the one out here with a shirt. A shirt! Okay, let's go talk to the paladin. Ooh, line in the sand. Okay, then a new event. Let's go do the event. Because it'll be the last one I need for the week. And I think this one's going to be a gnarly one. In the best possible way. Fight off the first wave. Yes, let's fight. Again, I don't have a combat build, but that's okay. There you go. Yep, there you go. Ooh, something exploded. Come on, dude. Why are you hiding out here by yourself? Oh no. Did I get stuck in the geometry? Come on. Oh, crap. There's a Scorch Beast. I don't think you've seen... I'll have to show you what these things are, David, here in a bit. It's an enemy unique to this game. It's one of these. Look at that.
Zombie?
Oh no, that's a Scorched, which is different from a zombie. But that thing flying around is a different enemy. I think it's just a bat, a mutated bat, but they're still wild.
Okay. Finally showed up on screen for me.
The giant bat, you saw it then?
Well, it looks more like a Jersey Devil, but yeah.
They have a lot of unique enemies in this game. Like they got Mothmen, a lot of Mothmen. Alright, one more wave. Man, a lot of these guys I'm playing with now are super strong. They're like one-shotting most everything. Ooh, go boom. Okay, come on, almost done. There's more! Hello, nurse.
I heard that is something else.
What did you hear?
Boners.
No, I said hello, nurse. Jeez, David. Why are you
I
so
know.
perverted? Oh my god, David. What's wrong with you? Yeah, I got some score out of it. Yeah. Yay, another ranking score. Woo.
I mean, you could be using boners in the, like, 1950s terms.
What are you saying, dude?
Have you not seen that, page from, like, the 1950s Batman comics?
Oh, yeah. The Joker says that a lot, right?
It's like, I'm going to commit so many boners! In this case, boners meaning, I want to say the closest thing would be a gaff.
Oh, look, it's that giant bat again. Ooh, it's the legendary version, too.
The legendary
Yeah.
one. Eddie's gonna
No!
get butt raped.
And I
it's purple
teleported.
then.
Damn it, I teleported.
Oh, it's orange. Obviously.
Orange.
What's orange? Sorry?
The fact that it's legendary, so it has to be color coded.
Well, it's color coded because I have a radar vision turned on right now. Oh, poor doggos. Even if they're mutant doggos, poor doggos. You don't deserve this, boy. I'm sorry. These things are the worst. Don't freeze me, bro. Don't freeze me. Frozen. They gotta keep shooting at me. That's not nice. Oh, hi, buddy. That is a nice jacket. Hey, it's Dead Man Walking. Are you related to MPX? I think that was a cousin of yours or something, MPX.
Yeah, but his name isn't censored for some reason.
Okay, I need to go and change this up. I'm gonna go fight a bunch of super mutants. I can't do it with like a quarter of my attack ability. Change my build. Tank you. And let's go back. Because the other daily objective I have is I gotta find a 3-star legendary creature and eliminate that. And this place here always seems to have some legendary creatures. So I need to run through it a couple of times, but I'll find one. course, are these two players are just hanging out outside. I wonder if what they're doing. I wonder if they were already in here and already cleared it out. That would be bad, but we'll see. If need me, I can go on a private server. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Survey says, what will we find behind this door? Nope, they're still alive. Perfect. Oh, I forgot to eat my cobbler. I get that XP. There we go. Should have done that forever ago, but oh well. So here's a 1-star legendary, but I need a 3-star. So too bad, buddy. You're not the one for me. Okay, did I get him? Oh, there's one more up here. With that cool hat. Oh, and another guy with a hat. Sweet, I got perk cards. Okay, let me pause for a sec. Oh, nope, nope. Who's shooting me? Nope. Nope, nope. Bad super mutant, bad. Okay, let me get those perk cards. Sweet. Oh. Nope. Okay. Now let's use the perks. Okay, let's see if I get anything good. Come on, come on, come on. Give me some good. Gunslinger, Party Boy, Storm Chaser. Nope. Nothing good. I already got all these. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Ooh, I got a 3-star. Got him. Oh, and you can see on screen, this is called the Bloody Machine Gun. That's that status that I was talking to you earlier about MPX. That. Ooh. No, sorry.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't get to my mute button in time. Yeah, that bloody status is your damage output increases as your health lowers. Poor doggos. I'm sorry, doggos. You deserve better. Oh, another 3-star up here. Gotcha. Okay, let's see. I got only a 1-star item. That sucks. Okay. Oh well. feel bad. I'm just eviscerating these poor super mutants. Ooh, nice outfit. Okay, and I think I finished clearing out this area, so I'll go back to questing for now. I think I completed all of my day. Oh no, I still got 2 more daily objectives. What did I not? Oh, level up. Oh, and build a floor or a wall under shelter. Oh, I guess I can go do that real quick. There's some stuff I wanted to build out in my underground shelter anyway, so maybe I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone there. First, let's take off the gear. And let's clean things up. Picked up all this random stuff. Oh, no. I'm doing it wrong. No. Give that stuff back. I need to scrap it for parts. Let's scrap the charging laser sniper rifle, armor, scrap that. Cool, got a new mod. Okay, let's build some walls. Let's go to my underground shelter. La. Okay, what kind of wall? Oh, wait, I forgot it. Oh no, that's a racing thing. Already got that. Floors and floors. Let's try floors. What kind of floors is it gonna let me put down? Any floors? I guess the answer is no, not any floor. Let's do walls instead then. I'll make myself my own little room. Maybe. No, it's not gonna let me do that, is it? In the geometry on this place is a little weird. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna build some stuff and call it good, just for the achievement. Not good enough? Oh, yeah, it was. Good. Sweet. Achievement unlocked. Scrap it. I'll eventually do this actually build a nice room down here a little later. But for now, this was not the point. Okay, let's put on my people pleaser build again. Well, not the actual people pleaser build. And then let's look for the paladin. Let's go talk. Let's have a chat. I'll even wear normal clothes this time. I won't intimidate them with my huge red power armor. I'll be kind. Gonna talk to the paladin. Gonna jump up there instead of using the door. Here, let's talk this way. That way you don't have to
My own operation.
talk to your back this time.
Sorry, but civilians should stay. Commander. Welcome back. Have you completed your assigned mission, candidate?
Yes. I found the nest. Also found someone else who wanted to sign up.
Explained young Colin Putnam arriving on our doorstep. Can't say shit as much, but makes it through basic training. Not messing on the scribe. That'll make Valdez happy. Excellent job. Not only have you achieved everything we set out for you, you've expanded our order to secure its future.
The leech. Probationary. Mission complete. Sweet.
Ad Victoriam initiated.
Okay. Yeah, give me the next mission, boss.
Congratulations on officially joining our group. Now, but as previously stated, something more important has come up. I've been informed that there is an independent settlement that means on the Blood Moon Raiders are extorting villagers and taking their supply. The village's leader, Jenny Brown, has more information. You can find her at their settlement.
Ooh, we get to fight raiders. I'm glad that my character and I are on the same page. Ooh, get a cool new gun.
That you will never use.
I mean, it's not bad looking though. It's a 3-star one. It's a plasma pistol that... Actually, what was it again? Does extra damage to ghouls, damage while aiming, and damage resistance while aiming. If I turn it into a flamer plasma pistol, that would actually be a pretty good weapon. It's not better than what I have right now, but it would still wouldn't be that bad.
Fighting out there.
I'll have to do that at some point. Let's go talk to these folks at the retreat. Oh, I've been here before.
I won't let anyone mess with me. Good to see you.
Oh, how do I get up there? Yeah, you said that already, buddy.
Whole another hour for that.
Shame about the speed.
Hate this misty, foggy crap.
Man, everybody really doesn't like the fog here. I'm the exterminator for your raider problem. Well, you want to talk it out with the raiders?
What's that thing Miss Jenny says? You can't always find a perfect picture of pie, but you can always preserve a perfect memory.
Okay, we'll go talk to them then. Gotta talk to people. Let's talk to people. Who's closer? This person's closer. Hi, random person. Let's talk. Nice hat.
Give any attitudes for once. You got people going hungry here. I run the storehouse here and have to deal with her lieutenants that come to collect it. They have some sort of fancy rocket launchers that will blow this place to smithereens if given the opportunity.
Rocket launchers, jeez.
Blood Eagle Raiders are definitely too tough for us to handle on our own. Something's got to be done about her. I hope you're the one to do it. You kidding me? It's got to be the coolest digs you can get in the apocalypse. I'm proud to call this place my home. These people my family. It's nice having everyone nearby.
Why did you join Jenny Brown?
Surrounded by a group of vicious mole rats. Some members of Miss Jenny's family found me. They saved me. Figured I could use some more protection from all the nastiness in this world. Now we just need to deal with that.
Oh, shoot. Scrap this. An important event just popped up. It has a drop that I've been looking for. Oh, okay.
Forever?
It's got a rare drop for a particular type of shotgun that I'm hoping I can get the plan for so I can build it. Ooh, goody gumdrops. That is super hella hard. I cannot solo it to save my life. So here's hoping we can make this work. Assuming a bunch of people are going to get together to do it, so now's my chance to do it. Okay. What kind of condition is my weapon in right now? Yeah, it's good. Okay. Let's put some of this shit away. Okay, and let's go. Let's go. I better put my armor on before I teleport into that war zone. The storyline for this event is kind of crazy. there's like, because it's Fallout, having a Sasquatch monster in these parts is pretty on the nose, right? The funny thing about this event is that not only is it a Sasquatch monster, it's a robot that was programmed to pretend to be a Sasquatch.
Jesus.
So there are already Sasquatch monsters in the area, like they exist in this game, but this one's a robot pretending to be a Sasquatch, which is just perfect. The plot line leading up to it was really fascinating too. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Here it comes. 20 seconds. Man, is there enough people for this? I hope there is. I hope you're all overpowered. God damn, this is gonna suck.
So you hope to get this shotgun blueprint.
Yeah. Well, it's the
That's
plan.
just
I need the plan for the shotgun, then I can build it myself.
Well, that's what I mean, is the blueprint.
Oh shit, there he is. Oh shit, oh shit. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this conduit shit. Okay, ow, ow, ow. Come on. When is. Ow!
Okay, everybody's going after that blueprint. Only one person will get it.
No, it's a random drop for everybody. Unique to everybody, so no fighting over it in this game.
No doing need or greed.
Yeah. Oh god, this place is a disaster zone. Ah. Activate the pylons. Okay, yep, there's one activated. So we get the other one. Alright. Alright. Go after the robot! God, he has such... Ah, damn it. Thank you. Oh, nope, I'm immediately dead. Somebody res me. Thank you. God damn.
Somebody rezzed you and then immediately died.
Yeah.
Dead.
I think that.
I like how the fact that you were saved by a guy in flag armor.
This game. Up at all.
That or it's like your computer's trying to deal with shit code and not doing a good time of it.
Holy shit. Here, I'm gonna have to just escape this area. Because I think it's gonna be servers. There's just too much going on. Not plan either.
Hmm.
Until it does. The gun is the shotgun that does without any area effects is damage. My game, my game.
Shit in the bed! Oof. Talk about shit in the bed.
Alright, do something now. Let me try. Here, I'll go on in my own little world. I just need that the
Horrible. Oh well, you're starting to go robot, Eddie. So not sure. Yeah.
game here. Okay. Stand by. Stand by. What? Bethesda's games are whacked up? Who would have thought? Attempt 2. I think we might. Before I say anything, let's just go back into the world and find out. Before I do any jinxing. The survey says. Okay, we're back to normal. Ooh, okay. Cool. My game has recovered from whatever ailed it.
Poor optimization.
Right. Okay, back at it again. Let's go talk to people. Oh, actually, let me check one more time to see. I don't think I got the plan, but let me double check my notes here. No, turns out nah, I did not. Oh well, maybe next time. One can hope. What? Oh, it's gonna make me start this quest all over again for some reason. Whatever.
Maybe it didn't count as completed?
I guess. Alright.
Maybe you'll have another chance at the shotgun.
What do you like about living here?
Guns?
How did you meet Jenny Brown? This guy wants blood. I will more than likely give it to him. Knock, knock.
If the Scorched or the Ferals don't get you, the rats will. I wonder what everyone's doing today.
I wonder that too. Hi, other person. That's what the last guy said. What made you want to live in the tree houses? Wait. This person is giving the exact same answers as the first person I talked to back before I had to switch worlds. I didn't realize they were recording that many lines with the same kind of dialogue. They just randomized it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, she's giving the exact same answers as the dude. Wow, I'm actually a little impressed. Good job, Bethesda. Yeah, I already heard these answers. Okay, so one more person. Okay. Whoa. How did you end up in the retreat? I'm here about Dagger. What do you know about her? Everyone's out for blood.
I don't like the fog.
Gotta love it.
I'm just a...
Never thought it could feel so at home in an apocalypse.
That already said yes.
True that strangler vines can grow out at night and wrap around flowers.
Ooh, Jenny's got a streak. Jeez. I don't know if it's my cynicism or because this is Fallout, but this lady sounds like a cult leader.
Everyone nearby, even if they are at different elevations.
I'm waiting for like the other shoe to drop. I'm waiting to hear that she's a cult leader. But I guess we'll see. Find the Blood Eagle hangout. Oh, I've already been here. I've been here multiple times. Oh, I better actually like suit up before I get in the middle of combat. Because I'm going to teleport right into that place. Alright, let's go. Let's go be the hero that we totally can be. Right. Oh yeah, I remember this place. Knock knock. I thought I unchained this the last time. Oh, I can jump over the wall. Ow! So what, there's no talking? Absolutely no chance for diplomacy, huh? It's your call, guys, if you don't want to play nice. Anybody want to talk before we do this? Anybody? Hey, hi. You're shooting me. We could talk instead. Hello? Anybody? Hello? Okay. I tried. Everybody saw. I tried. Oh yeah, good job, lady. Punch the guy with a robotic arm buzzsaw. Yep, that'll do it. Well, at least you're using a laser gun, so you're smarter than the rest. The only smarter thing you could have done was ran. Ooh, a fusion core. Cool. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Let's go find this lady. Oh, there we go. Somebody's thinking. Someone's got power armor. They're thinking. They got a little rocket launcher. They are totally gonna die. Yep. Oh, I need a key? Where am I gonna get a key? I didn't see anybody drop a key. They have a rocket launcher. How come I can't blow it up? Why can't I blow the door down? That's not fair. Now I gotta find a key somewhere. I wonder if somebody that I butchered has it. Ooh, they even got a little jail. That's cool. I wonder if they spell jail G-A-O-L.
Oh. Jail, the way that like some people would pronounce jail.
Yeah, the way we've been saying it for weeks.
I think people have moved to that spelling because like they look at Jail and go like, ugh. We need it to fancy up, and then Goal, and it's like, ah, there we go, jail.
I want a jail, but for my fantastic setting. Why don't we call it jail?
But spell it with a G and an O.
Ooh, I got the throne room key. Yeah, throne room. Jesus. What a name.
Now you can go to the bathroom.
Lol, that's probably what it is. I wouldn't put it past the game. It's going to be one big bathroom in here.
No, it's just a very, very normal looking toilet. Just surrounded by...
Oh no, look, it's actually a throne. I'm almost surprised.
Dagger's throne is untouchable.
Look at everybody acting cool. This is picture worthy.
Imagine living in a kid's treehouse.
Cool. Hi. Oh, you actually want to talk, finally. The balls on this lady. Weapons? What weapons? I'm here on behalf of the retreat. No. If you have Brotherhood property, you're going to hand it over right now, along with the villager supplies. Isn't walking in and making demands exactly what you're doing with the retreat? I kind of like that answer. It's a good movie. How'd you even get the weapons? If you have the property, you're going to hand it right over, along with the villager's supplies. You say, I just kill all of your people and I'll kill you too if I have to. I knew that's a good choice. Go for intimidation. Wait, that's it?
You apparently were intimidating enough.
Apparently, but it didn't solve the problem. I see.
Maybe one of those repeatable quests.
Maybe. Why did you choose to extort them? Oh my gosh, yeah, I agree. I actually agree with you. They do seem like a cult. I think Dagger's smart. She's right about that village. Why don't you live in the crater? What made you want to start your own gang? Oh, a natural born leader. What's your story? So I guess that's it. I guess... Should I feel bad about letting her live?
Maybe?
I mean, what's the stash they told me about? Here we go. No, that's not the stash. Oh, here we go. Their retreat supplies. So I got the supplies back.
Those tree were ripe for picking.
I mean, she says she's not gonna mess with them anymore. I guess I could let them live. I mean, she's totally gonna like kill other people now. So,
I mean, it's Fallout.
It's kill or be
Yeah, I'm actually not all that keen on letting her live.
Their gangs. Now the
So,
brother-
Smashy
Yep, it is.
smash.
You'll pay.
Again, you should be wearing armor. Oh, you use a rocket launcher. You're at least smarter than the rest of them. Oh, that was easy. Ooh, I wonder if I can sit in the chair. Yeah, I can sit on the chair. Ooh, ooh. Photo opportunity. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's nice. It looks so comfortable. Yeah. I can be a raider leader too now. Ha ha ha. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go tell everybody's okay now. Let's go tell the cult they're safe.
Yeah, let's go tell the cult, hey, everything's good, I took care of everything, and then kill the cult.
I mean, as long as they don't get all culty, I'll let them live.
Yeah, watch as they turn it into one of those situations where it's like, oh, yeah, now we're gonna go to the raider camp and then, like, brainwash them, and you're like, wait, what?
Porque...
Hey, it's all together.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is culty. This is very culty.
Go and mess with this village.
Culty.
It's just
The signals are going off. Let's see what they say, though.
Did you leave your armor there?
No, I put it back in my pocket. Ooh, I have the option to give the weapon to them and send it back to the Brotherhood. You know what? I'm gonna give it to them. Oh no, wait, the cult. Damn it!
Why
Wait.
did you give it to the cult?
Wait, do I want to give this back to the Brotherhood or the potential cult? God damn it.
Or you just say, like, oh, no, and then just keep the weapon?
No, I don't. It seems like that's not going to be a choice. It seems like we have to give it to them or the Brotherhood. And damn, I don't know which one I should do.
So, do you give it to a bunch of cultists who may or may not be even worse than the Brotherhood?
You know what?
Or
They
do
really
you-
have. They just have culty vibes. They technically haven't done anything wrong. It's my own personal bias. So I'm going to give it to them.
Find out, yes, they are a cult 100%.
Oh my god.
They're going to use that weapon to start terrorizing the quotations raiders that were raiding them and go after them. And it's like, well, I kind of killed all of them, so good luck on
Girls
that.
don't get you, the rats will.
And then move on to the Brotherhood, and you're like, well, that's kind of shitty.
I mean, there's no way that this one weapon's going to put them on par with the Brotherhood, so I'm not really worried about them. But I can already smell a quest later down the line where these people are now like using their weapons to forcibly recruit new cultists.
That I could say.
Let's see what the boss has to say. I will obviously not admit that I just gave their weapons away to somebody else, so we'll keep that between us. Shh.
So what happened to our weapons? Cultists destroyed them?
The weapons was an optional thing. That was only sent there to help the retreat. They don't know that those are the raiders that have their weapons, so there's nothing tying me to this.
Must have seen something quite interesting for you to come to me about it.
Interesting is not the word. Concerning, yes.
One moment, Initiate. Knight Shin is in the middle of his report.
Okay, I'm backing off.
I can do more than just fight.
Y'all gonna talk or what?
Yeah.
As I was saying,
We saw you hand over the weapons. What? No!
Those crates are from...
since that battle,
We have yet to establish a relationship. It's possible that
Are you seriously considering it?
Let's discuss this later. You've kept the initiative waiting long enough. Were you able to help the people of the retreat?
Dagger's dead, and I gave the supplies back to the retreat.
Unfortunate that things had to end that way, but at least the villagers are safe now.
Them?
And what of our weapons?
I'm in agreement with you,
Don't speak
Night
so
Shin.
frivolously of human life. Oh, is there anything else to report?
Dagger also had a cradle with other weapons. I'm gonna lie. Nope, nothing else. Dagger definitely didn't have anything else of value.
I've been around long enough to spot an obvious lie when I hear one.
This is no time for games.
What? No way. There's no way I'm gonna admit. Why am I admitting it? What is wrong with you?
So the game is telling you you're going to be telling them.
If our weapons have spread...
I support the initiate's decision.
What? You're happy with
That
this?
or you failed.
One weapon isn't likely to cause...
Wait, the Paladin is not harassing me about this.
We obtained them during
They're not harassing you about the...
No, apparently not.
Maybe they thought it's like, oh yeah, I just returned this stuff to the
I'm the
cultists,
one
and the raiders did have some weird weaponry. Like, okay, cool, maybe we'll check it out. But then again, I haven't played a lot of more modern
This is
Fallout
irrelevant.
games.
Perhaps you can ask him about it.
I'd prefer that you did it.
You're dismissed.
Yeah, I got a good work. Yay, she's not angry at me.
Yet.
Hellstorm missile launcher? Why did you give me a Hellstorm missile launcher? That sounds like a lot to carry. Yes.
Sounds like they want you to take out the bandits. Quotations, cultist. Apparently, if you didn't return it back to the Brotherhood, now you have to take out the cult, and you gave them weapons, which makes them more dangerous.
Oh, we're gonna go harass some raiders. I need somewhere to store my items because I am overburdened.
Reputation treated.
Can you drop stuff off at your,
Is there a stash box around here somewhere? Maybe there's one outside. I can't fast travel if I'm over encumbered. Okay, there's there's the machine, but where? Come on, there's gotta be somewhere I can store my items. Oh no. go.
Any new?
Really? Come on, game. Can't you have put that anywhere in the area? Anywhere that I could access my stash? Okay, let's see. I am 11 over encumbered. Yeah, I'm gonna... No... Shoot. What can I drop? Why do I have so much purified water? You know what? I don't need this much purified water. Okay, oh, damn it, I should have drank some of that water. Is there still here? Oh no, it's totally gone. Crap!
No,
Oh, no,
my water!
Oh, we're good.
My wawa.
Let's drink some of that water, then throw away the rest.
Drink your water, and then toss it on the ground.
Dang it, I'm still three over encumbered. Okay, time to take some buff out. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, I guess that'll take me to my base. Cool. Okay, I'm back. Let's drop off excess items. Let's scrap some things that we don't need. Okay, let's see. Hellstorm missile launcher, cool bro, but don't need it.
Time to scrap. I mean...
Use toilet paper.
Okay, I think that helped lower. Man, that was a heavy weapon. That's why. It took a lot out.
You dropped it off, and now you're like 100 points lighter.
Yeah, almost. Let's see. How much of this stuff I actually need? I don't need a blood pack. Do I? I don't know. I have blood pack. I don't need glowing blood. I don't need normal red X. Or even diluted red X. Oh, and the stim packs I can put in the box too. I don't need that many stim packs on my person. Okay, I think that'll do it. Okay, I'm back in business. Okay, let's see, we got like 25 minutes left, so I should be able to do one more quest.
One more quest?
And then, if I don't make my level up by then, I will go and farm some enemies to get me to the next level and complete my daily objectives for the day.
Just off stream.
No, that might be the last thing I do on stream. It depends on how well this next objective goes. If I get enough to level me up or not. But we shall see. Look at me run. Jump. Who shot me? Oh. Super mutants. Oh, just a dog.
Reminisce about all them good times.
These are good guy raiders. They're not killing me. So, I won't kill them. But did you guys kill a settler? Is that what you did? Are you guys being assholes?
Aren't they always assholes?
Yeah, but these are nicer riding. I think they killed that lady. I'm going to ignore that for now. I can't definitively prove that they did, so. Unfortunately, this game doesn't allow for real-world forensics. And, you know, observing if there's a knife wound. Ooh, I found the cave. Let's see, what's in here? Because I know they wanted me to quote-unquote secure this location, but they may have to fight enemies or something.
Well,
Yes. I'm literally in a tin can. Here, I can't see. Wait, what? No, it's just that I literally could not see you talking. I'm sorry. Oh, well, this went bad. This went bad. Well,
Like,
that was not my fault. I just couldn't see you. I wanted to move. You shot me first.
Leader is still breathing. Make
Where'd he go? Dude, I was talking to you. You didn't have to fire your weapon, moron.
get it over with, man. Hold on. Let me get this straight. You barged in here, looking to reclaim your property, only to tell me you don't know where it came from? This is almost too good to make up. I knew my feeling about the Brotherhood was right, but you just keep on confirming it. Here's the thing. I don't talk about Raider affairs on Brotherhood territory. If you really want to know, you can let me go. Come talk to me in Crater. I deal with reasonable individuals, not an entourage of fascists with their guns pointed at my face.
You shot me.
I don't like it.
Another encrypted event. Hurry up
Call you
and
knight.
stop talking, guys. I got an event to go to.
Didn't know that was another word for lapdog.
our order is
Oh boy, Shin's in a cult too.
it's either like everything's either a cult or raiders.
Since I've surrendered, and you can't touch me.
I've had enough of this.
Thanks for the tip. I'll add it to my compendium.
Oh, he used a big word like
Me, your
compendium.
next order, initiate.
Buddy, I gotta go. I got an event to go to, so peace out. Oop, once again, I better go get my actual build, if not I'm gonna be torn apart. More than I will already be torn apart. I just saw your Gundam post. That's funny. As long as I keep doing that event, I'll eventually get the plan to make that special shotgun. The hard part is that I'm going to have to keep building them and hoping that the legendary effect randomizer is in my favor sooner rather than later. But, you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles. Sheep Squatch. So they don't even call it Sasquatch, they call it Sheep Squatch. Sheep Squatch. Okay, I'm here. Oh boy. Did somebody do this by themselves?
Maybe? Did you come in the middle of it?
Yeah. I think somebody started this quest by themselves. So now we're fucked. Because there's no way to... Well, 3 of us, apparently, are strong enough for this. Oh, gosh.
Hopefully it doesn't crash. Maybe, it, like... I think one of them was actually from the last one. Encrypted. It's a horrible pun.
Yes, good. It's vulnerable now. Now attack it. Somebody else attack it while I try to stay alive. Ow, no. No, leave me alone.
Stop touching me.
Huh, I'm safe on this roof.
But what about your 2 other teammates?
There we go. The big guns are coming back. Somebody get the other pylon already. Ow. No, 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 no. Ow. Is somebody gonna get that other pylon? Can I get more than 1 pylon? There we go, finally. Okay.
Somebody got the pylon?
Yeah, it took a minute. Oh, I'm gonna hide in here. Oh, I think we won.
Yay, did you get it? No.
Yes, we did. Yay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What did the rewards say? Come on, rewards. Come on. I'm not hopeful. I didn't see it on the list there. Plan. Nope. Still no fixer. So the wait continues. Okay, what we have? 15 minutes left. I might be able to finish that quest. And then do some grinding before we call it a night. And 2 tomorrow. I might have 2.
Ah. Well, that's
just about time to eat.
Yeah. It's just annoying. Technology! Yeah, yeah. Okay, come on. 11 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's go finish that quest now. Where was it again? That's right, it was... What? I didn't discover this location? I have to walk all over again? Shit. And they didn't realize they didn't let me discover the location. Shit. Okay. Do some speedrunning. Come on, come on, come on, let's go. Climb the mountain, climb the mountain. Gonna climb the mountain. Yeah, so glad I have the jump mutation. I don't know how I would traverse this world without it. There we go. Now I discovered the location. Sure, that'll be super helpful moving forward. Hi, Pally. Yes, we did. They shot me first! He shot me first.
I don't care.
That's a stupid answer. I've been to the crater a million times. Are you okay? You seem a little angry. Fine, I'll find out where the weapons are coming from.
The longer we let these weapons spread, the more difficult it will be to track.
Yeah. Well, I'm off to go talk to the guy at the place where I'm totally safe to go to because I'm somewhat friends with them. In the past, I've done quests for this raider group, so it won't be a big deal. In fact, I brokered peace between this group and another group of settlers, so. Yeah. Ooh, is this part new? I think this part's new. I haven't been here in a while, I guess. No, never mind, it's not new. It just looked different from the angle. Okay. I got a little ahead of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, this is a sad picture.
Can't believe they had the nerve to just barge in like that. That knight acts like some kind of righteous savior.
I told you. And they're only gonna get more confident.
I won't let them. Do we have their patrol routes yet? A couple ambushes ought to take them down a notch.
We'll have to discuss this later. We've got a visitor.
You shot me, motherfucker.
So, you really came? To be honest, I didn't expect my brother to show his face around here with anything less than a fully armored battalion. Life is just full of surprises, isn't it? So, what can I do? Oh, honor to the famous faces. Oh, right! The weapon! After they got forcibly confiscated from them. See, the thing is,
Don't you think you're being stubborn, Pierce?
we've been
We don't know that yet for sure.
won't rely on a betrayer. Nothing left to discuss. Give you my answer, initiate. For your sake, I suggest you don't sit
Hey, you.
Ooh, we're gonna do secret stuff. Yay, secrets. Yeah, what's up?
Stubborn. It's too tightly to his walls. I'll tell you about the weapons, but you're gonna need to give me something in return. Interested? I want intel on the Brotherhood.
What is it that you want?
Roster, correspondence. You've got people specialized in keeping track of that sort of thing, right? Transfer their data onto this holotape and bring it back to me. And I'll tell you what you want to know.
What? That seems a little risky.
We're not on friendly terms with the Brotherhood. What do you think we're going to do with it? If the Brotherhood is as powerful as they are confident,
That good answer.
how do you know about our war room? About that vault where you ambushed Pierce? We have eyes the same way you do. This isn't a betrayal. It's just good business sense.
Yeah, I mean, I know the Brotherhood can be nasty sometimes, but this seems like a bridge too far. I can't give them the intel.
Okay, goody two shoes. If you don't want the information I have, that's up to you. But from what I hear about your boss, you wouldn't be too happy with that, would you? Toodles.
Okay, that doesn't sound like a good plan at all. Okay, but I'm gonna have to stop at that point. At least with the questing. I'll save the rest of that quest for next time. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go finish leveling up. So I'm gonna go find a place where I can grind out a little more experience, and we'll call it a day. I know a good spot, so this won't take too long. And I guess we'll find out next time what I'm gonna do about that intel, because yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea given the intel on the Brotherhood. But we'll see. Okay. Oh, dang it. I forgot. I gotta come back here first. Okay, now let's see. Let's eat some food for some experience boosts. That should get me going. And now let's go shred some super goods. Oh, poor doggo. Alright, almost there. I think by the time I clear out this floor of enemies, I'll have everything I need.
I think Michael has just started streaming, so...
Oh, okay. Do you want to set it up for when I'm done if it goes to him, or what's the command for that? Because I can
it's
set it.
/raid and then the channel name, so...
Okay. I'll have to look at this channel name again. I forget what the channel name is.
It's Fate Test.
Oh, it's just Fate Test? Oh, okay.
Just Fate Test.
Okay. Who's shooting me? Oh, you are.
Almost to next level, or not yet?
Almost. I have like I think 1,000 or something XP that I need left.
Eat a candy.
Almost there. Alright, a couple more enemies and that should do it.
Okay.
Looks like one more. There we go.
Yay.
Alright,
Now back
so,
to home, close up shop, and send everything Michael's way.
So as I do that, just a reminder, tomorrow David will be streaming Chrono Cross.
No. Michael will be streaming.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, okay. Thank you for the.
You said I was streaming. I'm not. I'm
you're right.
playing.
I mean, you're going to be on the stream. I always assume it's you and Michael.
I'm playing co-pilot at this point.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good distinction to have. So yeah, Michael will be playing Chrono Cross with David and MPX on commentary, possibly others. And Saturday, I guess it'll be up to you whether you want to do some more Tunic on Saturday.
It's a high probability.
Okay, awesome. With that, let me teleport over there. I'll do select the next perk as part of my level up, and then that'll be good. We'll be good.
Okay. Are you gonna do the raid over, or?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay, so let me select that perk. Okay, so let's first open the pack, see if I get anything good out of that. Barbarian, Wrecking Ball, full charge. Yeah, nothing I needed. Damn it. Okay, so I'll just have to pick it myself. Okay, what was the next one I needed for my build?
Can you make more of those cards, or no?
You get your own. You get to select your card every level up, and then based on some achievements, you can receive a deck of cards, and randomly receive something from the infinite possibilities. Okay, yep, this is the one that I needed. Fireproof. Make me less vulnerable to explosions and fire attacks. Yes, excellent, excellent. Cool, now my tank character is more fireproof. Sweet. Alright, with that, we are signing off. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Switch everybody over to Vitesse's.
Have fun
channel.
over at Vitesse.
Sure, I get the spelling right. Don't want to mess this up. Alright, here we go. Bye, y'all.